everyone, and welcome to NameHero.com. I want to announce that our summer Sizzler promotion is now in full force. All of our web hosting, reseller hosting, and VPS hosting packages have promotion codes, and we also have a special domain promotion going on. If you head over here to our blog, I've got a post up here that explains each one of these promotions in detail. First off, I'd like to say that since I've been working online since 1998, the summertime's always been the slowest months for web hosting. I developed my first web hosting company in 1998 at the website prowebresources.com. And basically we offered a bunch of resources for webmasters, including web hosting. So ever since then, I've noticed this trend that during the summer months that people are spending their time and their money on vacations, they're outdoors, and they're relaxing. And it makes sense. The last thing you want to do when you're trying to relax is move a web host or move your website server and have to worry about an issue coming up and then taking a bunch of your time. I'll never forget that when I first turned 21, my friends and I took a vacation to Las Vegas, and I just moved servers for a couple of my websites, and I had a big issue come up to where I spent the majority of my vacation in the hotel room, and this is back before the days of cell phones that had browsers and all that, so I spent the majority of my vacation working. So I understand that's why it's slower when we see signups. Because of this, we have these promotions to kind of motivate some of you just to go ahead and take the plunge. And I want to remind you that our level 3 support heroes are there to help you every step of the way. So unlike other web hosts that don't employ a level 3 until a situation gets kind of grave, our level 3s are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week via live chat, the telephone, or a ticket system. So let's get to these summer promotions and let me show you what we have. So first, we've discounted our web hosting packages, so just our basic web hosting coupons. If I go back here to NameHero, I can view those packages by clicking on here. I'm clicking on web hosting, and I can see the promotions as well as the pricing, and I can see all the details. If I go back over here to my post, you can see I break it down just on the main features. The basic starter is good for just one site. If you have one WordPress blog or one WordPress website, this is probably going to be your best bet. If you need to host more, if you need to have add-on domains, then you want to go at the plus. And then if you need to use more resources, the big thing here is being 250,000 files. If you have a lot of files for your website, then you can still use our hosting. We're not like other shared hosts that say you can't use it, but you just have to use our basic business plan. So that's the biggest difference between the basic starter all the way to the business is the size of your website. So if you have one moderately small website, then the starter is good for you. If you need to host multiple websites, then go with the plus. If you have a website that's big with a lot of files and may need some more power, then you want to go with our business. Now, I list our best price on each one of these in bold. And you can see that to get the best rate, you have to pay 36 months up front. Now, we do this at NameHero because we reward customers that want to stick with us. At NameHero, we believe in forming lifelong relationships with our customers. We're not really into just the month-to-month relationship. We're looking at developing a relationship around you and your business. I personally like to watch the support tickets come in. I like to watch the orders come in. And I like to get to know who you are and what your website is. Believe it or not, every customer at NameHero I've went through and seen their site. I know who they are, and it's a personal effect, and that's how I spend my days. I spend my days as CEO of NameHero on the phone with potential new customers, as well as interacting with our current customers, so I get to know who you are and how we can better serve your business. So that's one of the main reasons why we offer such a discount to those that decide to pay up front. Now, I have listed the lowest billing cycle for those of you that are kind of hesitant, like, I've been burned in the past by HostGator or Bluehost, and I just don't feel comfortable. Well, I understand that. That's why we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. We also, if you want to upgrade in the future, we will apply any balance that's remaining to your next package. We don't just say, since it's gone, it's gone. So for our basic hosting, other than the business, the lowest you can pay is annually. For us, it doesn't make much sense to charge $5 a month. I mean, it just, from a billing standpoint, we did that at one time, and it's just really frustrating that you get a customer on board, they're paying $5.95 a month, and then they don't pay the next month's invoice, and then you end up having a bunch of outstanding invoices for these little small amounts that just get eaten up in transaction fees. So for our basic hosting, it's paid annually for our starter and our plus package. If you want to pay monthly, you can for the basic business. The first month is discounted using the coupon code SummerSizz at $16.56 $9.56 for your first month. That gives you a full 30 days at that rate to say, hey, I really like this, or hey, it's not going to work out. Our basic business also comes with a free domain registration or transfer for accounts paid longer than a year or longer, and a dedicated IP address, and of course those file limits. So you can click this link in the post, or like I said, you can click the basic web hosting link here and get these packages and specials. Next up is our reseller hosting. This is probably our most popular package at NameHero because we work with a ton of resellers. A lot of our resellers, they're focused on developing sites and making money reselling our hosting, because using NameHero's reseller, you can offer your customers high-speed managed WordPress hosting for a fraction of the cost of other competitors out there. Other than managed WordPress hosts such as WP Engine and Pagely, they're very, very expensive. And so using our reseller packages, you can offer similar packages without that out-of-pocket expense. So you can really make a nice ROI and really please your customers. So that said, we have 3 different packages here: the Startup Hero, the Entrepreneur Hero, and the Corporate Reseller. Now, I'm going to go right off the bat and tell you the Corporate Reseller is the most popular. The reason being is it comes with a free non-branded WHMCS license. Now, if you're familiar with WHMCS, you know they recently changed their prices and upped their price. At NameHero, it still comes with a free license. So regardless of how many customers you have, you still get the free license, non-branded, that comes with your hosting package. So it's a really, really good deal. And I'm probably going to be talking more about that here in some more videos and blog posts here in the coming days. So not only do you get that, you also get 100 gigabytes of storage to resell and 2,000 gigabytes of bandwidth. You can host unlimited accounts. We don't limit you on any of that. And our best price for this right now is $19.77 a month, paid for 24 months in advance. That's 2 years. Now, we've never had a price that low on our corporate reseller. So I really hope that some of you watching this will take advantage of that special, because I can't promise that after the summer the promotion is going to change, and I can promise you it's not going to be this low. So I don't know what it will be come fall, but for the summer, this is our best rate, and once you get it, you've got it. Now, for those of you that are just starting, maybe you don't need WHMCS. We have a lot of customers that choose not to use WHMCS, and then you might want to go up the Startup Hero. It allows for 50 gigabytes of SSD storage to resell and 500 gigabytes of bandwidth. It's very affordable, priced at $9.57 a month, and that's paid for 2 years. If you want to pay monthly, the first month has been discounted to $11.97. So you're definitely going to save the most paying up front, but if you want to go monthly, you can start off at $11.97. And that's the same here for corporate reseller. If you want to go monthly, the first month has been discounted to $23.97 before it goes to the regular rate. And then we have the in-between, the Entrepreneur Hero. This is probably the least popular package because it is in between. And we see those that don't need WHMCS, but then again, they need more than 50 gigabytes of storage. So that's 75 gigabytes of storage, 2,000 gigabytes of bandwidth, so a substantial increase in bandwidth. You can host unlimited websites. The best price is $14.37 a month, and that's paid for 2 years, or monthly. Your first month is under $20 a month. So good deal there. All of these are using Summer Sizz Resell, and if you go to the main website, you click here under Reseller Hosting, you're going to see these packages here. You're going to see the coupon code, and actually we have them attached to this link. So what will happen is when you click on the package, you can enter your domain. I'm just going to enter one of mine. And go to the next page. You confirm the billing cycle. Now notice these are our regular prices. The special does not calculate until you get to the checkout. So don't be alarmed if you don't see it here. It's because the coupon code doesn't apply until the checkout. And we note that here. The discounts apply on checkout. Of course, you have some upsells here if you need some extra stuff. The WHMCS is free. If you want it, click it. If you don't have to have it. I do tell people that WHMCS is not included in the 30-day money-back policy because we have to pay them. So if you're not sure about it, then you might not want to add it. And then on the review and checkout page, you can see the discount does apply. The coupon automatically applies. So if for some reason it doesn't, you can enter it here, but as long as you're navigating from that page, it will apply on there. And you can see you're saving $316, tremendous savings for your account here at NameHero. So I'm going to go ahead and empty my cart and head back over here. So that's our reseller packages. If you haven't already, I really suggest that you download my free ebook that talks about reseller hosting. If you've never done it before, if you've thought about making money with reseller web hosting, download my ebook. It's about 35 pages. It's a short read, but it explains everything from A to Z. How do you go about buying your package and setting up your reseller hosting business? Okay, so next we go to our VPS hosting coupons. Now, we just recently launched our all-new cloud VPS platform. So this means that when you order a VPS, it spins up on top of our private cloud. The advantage to this is you can scale up or down as you need, as you see fit. If you start off with our 2 gigabyte and realize, hey, I need some more RAM, I need some more space, then you can upgrade to the 4 gigabyte. And this is all done inside of your interface. And then after you get the 4 gigabyte, you can go up to 6, 8, and so forth and so on. Now, our VPS packages, we've never had the prices this low. So this is definitely a very special because we've never priced these VPSs this aggressively. So for our 2 gigabyte, this is good for those that need a VPS but aren't using a ton of resources yet. It's really good for developers that need some custom stuff on the server that's a little bit different than our reseller or our shared hosting. The best price is $29.96 a month, and that's paid for 3 years in advance. Now, I realize that's a lot of cash up front, but the monthly savings is tremendous. I mean, if you buy monthly, the first month is $41.21. So you're going to save a lot by going with the 3 years. I recommend doing it. That's, if it's me, I recommend going the full 36 month. That way that you end up having a lot of savings and you don't have to worry about this hosting bill each month. You pay it once and then you're good for 3 years. Now, all of our VPSs come with SSD drives, SSD protected by RAID 10. It's dedicated RAM, dedicated CPU cores, and full root access. So you can SSH in and run command line, no problem. We also include a free web host manager and cPanel license. A lot of other web hosts, they upsell this. Or if you just buy a VPS, you have to go to cPanel and buy the license. This is included. So I recommend going for the best price. If you want to go monthly, by all means you can, but you're not going to have the savings. The 4 gigabyte, this is probably our average VPS. This is probably one of our top sellers because 4 gigabytes of RAM will really service most all websites. And you'll notice a substantial speed increase from the 2 gigabyte. And for $37.46 a month, paid 3 years, you really can't get a better deal than that. Now, of course, if you want to pay monthly, you're going to look at a little bit more. Now, this does come with the free web host manager and cPanel license as well. So make sure you keep that in mind. And then, of course, we have the 6 gigabyte and the 8 gigabyte. Now, if you have a high traffic website, this is where you need to go because you're going to notice a blazing speed for 8 gigabytes of RAM. Also, 120 gigabytes of SSD storage. Those websites that are larger, you'll want to go with this. The 6 CPU cores, you'll also see a substantial performance upgrade with this. So if you have a really popular website, you're most likely making pretty good money. If you have a website that's getting a lot of hits, you're probably making a couple $1,000s a month. So paying $52.46 up front for 3 years, your profits are going to be really nice for your business going on out because you're not going to have to worry about that hosting bill. A lot of other providers to get an 8 gigabyte, you're spending hundreds of dollars a month. Not with us at NameHero. Again, I've never ran specials like this, and I don't know if we ever will again. So, and these have really been selling like hotcakes since we released these back in June. The 6 gigabyte, it's also a good server. It's, kind of the step in between the 4 gigabyte and the 8 gigabyte. About a $10 price difference. So, you can try it. And then if you need more resources, you can always upgrade later. And you can go to the main site. You would just click on VPS hosting. You can see all the features here. We outline everything. You can read through our page here and look at all the features that we offer. And I also have a video tutorial on the setup. And you can select it here. Again, these coupons are going to automatically apply once you click it. Now, when you do configure your VPS, there's a couple more questions. So the first thing is you have to give us your domain, what's your main domain. Now, you can host unlimited, but this is your primary domain. After that, you select your price. Now remember, and I apologize, this is for 12 months, not 36 months to the best rate. I guess I should clarify that on the VPSs. And I'll edit my blog post to reflect that. But when you get to here, the discounts will apply at the end on the checkout. The host name, this is the name of your server. So we see a lot of people call it alpha, beta, server 1, server 2, but it's just the name of your server. And it's going to go on to that primary domain. So my primary domain was resellhero.com. So this would be alpha.resellhero.com. Root password, I would enter a real strong password. You want to make sure that you're using special characters, numbers, capitals, and lowercase, because if you don't use all that combination, the server won't provision correctly. This is for your private name servers. Most 99.9% of the time, it's NS1 and NS2. Next, you can configure it. If you need more IPs, you can order them here. It comes with 2. If you need more bandwidth, you can order it here as well. If you want to add backups, which I do suggest doing, you can add these here. $8.20 a month for 1-day backup is not bad. And then if you want some extra software, such as Cloud Linux, web hosts love this, or Lightspeed web server, you could add that on here. If you want us to configure and install MariaDB, which has a much higher performance than MySQL, you can add that there as well. Click continue. You can see our savings apply, $174.45 in savings, which is an excellent deal. So you can review all that there with your server, and then you can go to the checkout and go ahead and buy. You can see we have our 30-day money-back guarantee on there as well. So that's our VPS hosting packages. Finally, we have discounted our domains, our .coms specifically. I look at registering .coms as virtual real estate. It always seems like a good investment to me. I've resold domains for thousands of dollars that I've purchased for under 10 because some people don't always renew their domains. They let them expire. You can get some really good .coms, and if you follow our YouTube channel or our blog, you can see some of the tricks that I use to get those cheap names. But I definitely recommend doing it. So this summer, with using the coupon code summer.com, you can get a $9.98 .com registration with free privacy protection. So that's tremendous. That is cheaper than Namecheap. That's cheaper than GoDaddy. And $9.98 is all you pay for your .com. We have our instant domain search engine. So I clicked it here, or when you go to the main site, you can just click on domains and you can get it. This is a lot of fun because you can just start typing in your domain, my new domain test. And we're going to list the .com here, and then all the other GTLDs, as well as the .net and orgs and co and all that stuff. So you can see what's available. I recommend going with the .com. I'm old school and I just like it. But we have our instant search, so you can look at all the other ones and see what else is registered. If you want to transfer, you do that here, or if you don't want to use our instant domain search, you can just do the basic search. When you get to here, you click on the price. You can add your ID protection, define your name servers, click continue. We can go there, and we can enter the promo code summer.com. Validate code, and you can see it's going to take us down to the $9.98. So you're going to save $5.98. Save almost $6 on a domain. It's a great deal. And then, of course, you can proceed to the checkout and register your domain. Now, with this domain coupon, it's not limited to one per customer. You can have as many as you would like until the code expires. Once the code expires, and it's gone. So that's our domain special. So that's going to be it for all of our summer Sizzler promotions that's going on for the months of July, August, and then heading into September. We'll begin to transition into our fall sale. So you have about a month and a half left right now. I highly recommend taking advantage of this because if you watch this video in the fall, it's going to be different. If you watch it in the winter, it's going to be different. If you watch it next spring, it's going to be different. So we change our prices along with the seasons. Sometimes, like around Black Friday, we'll have different specials. But currently, all the prices at NameHero are the best we've ever had. So I do recommend you jumping on it. I know summertime is not a busy time for doing web hosting, but our team is here. We're here and we're happy to help you and get this going for you. So I recommend checking it out. I also have an article I typed up on should you pay monthly for web hosting. Those of you that are apprehensive about not paying monthly and are apprehensive about paying for 36 months in advance or a year in advance, read my post and hear me out. Listen to some of the points I hit on, and also I can make all the promises in the world to you. But in my opinion, there's nothing more important than reading reviews. And on our review page here, We explain a little bit behind our philosophy here at NameHero, but then we also publish reviews in real time. So you can see verified buyers. These are actual buyers at NameHero that publish these reviews, and these feed directly into this page automatically. It's not like we have to add these. You can scroll down a little further, and you can see our reviews from other blogs, Web Hosting Talk. You can see social media reviews. You can go down here, and we've got some other industry reviews before we move to our new review system. We've got a couple of those. And then we also take our support feedback that we get each month and we publish it on this page. So if you're leery about the type of support we offer, well, what I do each month is I go into our support feedback and I copy the screen and paste it to this page here so you can read about how we stack up as far as our ticket support goes. I know that's a big concern for a lot of people. So here's what people say. These have not been edited or altered in any way. I believe in being very transparent here at NameHero. If people say bad stuff, then I'll put it on here. But these are what people are saying about our support. It's very important to us that your site gets up, running, and you don't have problems, because we want to see you be successful with your website. So you can read through, and I've got these all the way on here, all the way back until 2016. I'm soon going to break up this page a little bit differently, just so I can put the reviews to where it's not such a long page. We also have uptime reports published for 2016 for the entire year. As 2017 comes to an end, we'll add those uptime reports and so forth and so on. And these are from a third party. So using our review page, you can kind of get an idea about the support we offer and the uptime we offer. That way there's no surprises, there's no guessing. You know exactly what you're getting into, and in that way that you're not nervous when you're buying a package to get the best available rate. So our review page is very important, and you can access it down here at the bottom. You can click here and get to it, or you can click on NameHero Reviews. So it's my favorite page of the site, because I really feel like other customers really tell the tale about our culture here at NameHero and what exactly we're doing. So that's our Summer Sizzler promotion. We're super excited to have this live. Like I said, we've never had packages this low. We want you to have an awesome summer. We're out here in Kansas City. It's extremely hot right now. We're actually in a heat wave. So while it's so hot outside, why not come inside, get your websites all optimized and going and ready for the fall to make your business more money. Remember, come the fall, it's going to be shopping season before we know it. So especially for you e-commerce folks, now's the time to start planning for the months ahead. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. You can reply to me on this video, or you can reply on this blog post. I personally will read your comment and reply to it as time sees fit, but I will get back to you. And just let us know. Other than that, we look forward to working with you. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your services here at NameHero.com.